Right, we'll just give it a minute. Also, I'm drinking coffee, so... Right, gonna need to make a new game. Here we go. Campaign slot 1. Yeah, it doesn't matter if that overwrites. Do I want to bother with very hard? Might just go with hard. So I'm not completely like fumbling everything while also trying to commentate at the same time.
My name is Billy Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Dowd, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Dowd, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Dowd is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight. My arm dead and lying in the gutter. My eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort.
Yeah.
You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre?
I don't know why
That was
she
all I
has
have
the
left
rat
to do.
totem. It's the weirdest.
Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least.
I do love
That
the way
boxing
the sword,
club in the
though.
Albarca Baths is my last lead. Dowd has to be there.
Yep. So here we are, playing as Megan Foster, aka Billy Lurk. For the first chapter we won't have access to our powers yet. We haven't got them. But, why? Why have I got that option? What the hell? It's really weird. Oh, I guess I can just disappear. I didn't know you could do that. Disappear abilities you don't want to ever use. That's fascinating. Anyway, so here we are. Hello, thank you bot for your plug, I guess. Please go away. Oh, it's just gibberish. That's really sad. I was going to say something important. Oh yeah, no, that line in the opening sequence about mercy being the knife that cuts the deepest and whatever, that's like the whole theme of the game, so important to remember that line. So this is a canon ending, I guess, because this doesn't import like save data from Dishonored 2. It is like a standalone game as well as a sort of spin-off-y expansion type thing. So Sokolov is retired and in Tivia, not, you know, getting the high chaos sad ending. Emily, again, you know, happy and back to her job and being Empress and all that good stuff. Oh, I can't play the guitar. Wait, no, I can. I've just turned off. Hang on. Settings time. No. Put subtitles on. All dialogue. Yep, good. What is what I'm looking for? There we are. I can't remember. Honestly, I think I might turn most of these on. I think I turned them off because I was like taking aesthetic screenshots way back when, but target. No idea what all of these are. Pickup log is definitely useful. Object highlight. Yeah, why have I got these off? Yeah, I must have been taking pictures. Okay, tutorial we can keep off though, that's fine. Save settings. There we go. Yep. So here we are, just after the end of Dishonored 2. Billy is sort of dealing with the fact that Emily has finished and gone back to Dunwall and whatever. We are left here, still down south. These are like, so the way
burglary, spying, picking pockets. Dowd taught me more than just killing. It can keep me afloat, for now.
Yeah.
Good to see the old man made it up north.
The way
I was lucky to know him. I wonder what poor soul is dealing with him now.
The Death of the Outsider works is that there are, instead of there sort of being just one objective, or whatever, then there's these like side contracts that you can get a lot of money, just cash for completing. What is that offering me? Oh, it's just the door.
The engine is shot and half the ship's in an inch or more of seawater. These are the dreadful whale's last days.
Yep.
Everyone in Dunwall was afraid of him then.
How could you, though? Look at that beautiful boy. Any of these useful?
Karnaca is full of secrets.
Yeah, so she's been asking
If I have any
about
clues
Dowd.
about where Dowd is, it's because he let me find them.
And here's T, which is Thomas from the Brigmore Witches. Also, it's sad, he never stopped killing, you know, because, like, the canon ending is that Dowd took the low chaos route, so, like, he is supposed to kind of have, you know, stopped killing, you know, been remorseful about his life as an assassin, but not enough.
Dowd's had the mark of the outsider in his hand for as long as I've known him. I've gone through every gang-infested slum asking after this, and no one would tell me a thing.
Yeah, so Brianna's coven of witches in the Royal Conservatory have, some of them anyway, have gone over to the Eyeless. Yes, no, for the Brigmore days, who would remember me at least. Yeah, because Billy was a Brigmore witch. roving vice overseer Cardoza, because Liam Byrne, the actual vice overseer of Karnaca, we kind of dealt with in Dishonored 2. So like either he's exiled or he's, you know, because he's got different endings and Death of the Outsider doesn't like check your save data. It just, you know, doesn't mention him. It allows it to remain ambiguous.
That club is run by a gang that call themselves the Eyeless. They claim to fight using black magic. If that's true, then Dowd might be involved.
I love that that's a thing that they just advertise, and that the overseers haven't like dealt with them. It's so funny. Deirdre's Billy's dead ex-girlfriend or whatever. She's kind of important.
I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Dowd. Somewhere.
Yeah, so we've got the same map of Karnaca that we saw in Dishonored 2. We're going to some slightly different places. Obviously, the Admire Institute and the sort of harbour area from the very first game. We're near there. This is the dockyards. Grand Palace is at the end. Jindosh is all the way out here over on the west side. Syria Gardens, where the Royal Conservatory is, will be going back there as well. Batita Mining District is the Dust District. It's its actual technical name. So I didn't miss it. No, I'm imagining it's later on. Yeah, and again, the same. Aww, poor Dowd. So angsty. She keeps trying to write to Emily. It's so cute, but it's not working. She's struggling. Emotions, they are hard. You know, so Karnaca on a, you know, like looking very Dunwallish.
This station hasn't been used for years.
Grey and miserable.
Hiding the dreadful whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far.
Indeed. I can't even. Get up. There we go. Yeah. Actually can't get into Lily's little cabin at the top here. That's very sad. It's the best way down without just absolutely stacking it and dying. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to loot here. I'm just kind of hanging around to see if anybody actually comes and joins me, but whatever. So at the moment we've only got the two weapons. We've got a stun burst and a killing burst. I'm going to try and do it as, you know, stealthily and mercifully as possible. Unlike the first two games, this doesn't have a proper chaos system where your actions like cause the world to be, you know, high chaos or low chaos, whatever. And because of that, there are, you know, like there's no like penalty for killing loads and loads of people, which frustrates me immensely. Anyway, Billy has the ability to talk to rats, which is very cute.
Hears us.
Yeah.
One of us.
I'm a friend.
Ugly and big.
Rude.
Still friend.
Yes, friend.
She fed us in lean times. Tossed us grains and crumbs. Loud voices came. Metal flashed. Warm blood and floods on the floor. Our first feast. Wrap her up.
love the rats, they're so cute. Once I killed one by accident, and then you listen to them and they just scream and scream, and it's so sad. I had to reload, maybe it's just too sad. I really don't think there's anything to loot. Desperately trying to remember. No. Okay. So you can absolutely just electrocute yourself if you're not careful. But yes, onwards. I do love the idea that I would ever go to a website called bigfollows.com.
All right. The old Albarca baths shouldn't be far. It's not quite the old life, but it feels good. I wonder if Dowd has seen these.
Probably not, actually. Trust Michael's with your treasures. Michael's Bank. We'll be going there later. Shanyan's concert is sold out. We will also see him later. Which is dealing with dead dogs. Yeah, so this is one of Delilah's, witches, one of the ones that were at the Royal Conservatory or whatever, who used to be able to bring back the dogs, to make the grave hounds, and no longer. See you in the void, suckers. Absolutely. That's not what I meant to do, actually. Yes. So one of the things that's really interesting about what Billy has in terms of her equipment is we won't even get our powers till after the end of this mission, because that's tradition for the prologue to always be an unpowered mission. But even still, after that, we will never be able to upgrade any of our powers. They are fixed, and there are no runes available. There are loads of bone charms, which definitely help in terms of augmenting the things we're able to do.
Have I been at sea, chasing monsters in the brine, dancing hagfish on the line. Martha, won't you marry me? 12 weeks have I been at sea.
I think if I need to, I don't think I need to deal with them really. Is it good?
B, C, D, E, N, G.
I'm not quite sure what he can or can't see.
Elementally. Q, R, S, U, N, V.
Probably should have dealt with him. Oh, and that one's not blocked. Oh, stupid of me. Oh, well, whatever. Is he gonna peer under here?
What the?
Oh, good, okay. Excellent start. Nope, that's not the save I wanted to load. The previous one. It's been a while since I played this, so probably look very rusty. Yeah, before I overwrote my save, before I got started, all my previous saves were from December 2019, so yeah. It's been a small while. I wonder if that will break glass. No, it's not. That's definitely going to be noisy. Yeah, so the thing about not having our powers straight away is that we also don't have any degree of double jump.
Maybe I should just work a double shift, so I don't have to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father.
Oops. You got anything useful to say? I think they just want me to kill people. That's fair enough. Now, there are two guys down there.
Find out what the Eyeless gang's doing inside the Albarca.
I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic.
I love that this
You
just
see the
they're
people who
so
went in
open
there?
about the fact
Go
that there's
after 'em and
magic.
they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Like, why are the overseers not dealing with
You
them?
and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say so. But let's still wait for the reinforcements.
But yes, they do tell you reinforcements are coming later, which is good to remember. I think it gets locked later when the reinforcements arrive.
So he says, keep
Because
alert.
it's definitely
and I
locked
says, I am
at some point.
a bit alert. And he says, oh yeah, this time.
Also, yeah, because we don't have the heart, we just have to, like, find bone charms. It's very funny. What's his mate? Is he facing? He's facing the other way. Come
And if I can eat it, they'll heal too. And then what?
They're so unobservant. I love them. Now, which way do the reinforcements come in? I'm trying to remember where to stash the body. Maybe at this end? No, because vegetation is not actually any help. They use these stairs to come up. Can I get... No, that's locked on the other side. Okay, yeah. They have a map though, which is definitely useful. Also, everyone has something to... Yeah, okay, so just in case you didn't overhear them saying that, there's a note definitely telling you it. Okay. So what I want to do is try and get in through... The thing is, I'm worried that if I put them here... Oh, well, whatever. The reinforcements will find them. Maybe I'll just take them, hide them inside the shed. Hope that that guy sees nothing. Squish in here. There you go. Rats, you can eat them if you like. Well, please don't actually, but you know what I mean. louder than I meant. Okay. Should be out of the way enough.
I hate this wall.
Completely ignore that guy. Ow. I can't remember if it's even... Oh yeah, but you can climb up and over. I knew there was a way to do it before you get double jump. Or maybe there isn't, actually. Oh, here we go. We're in. Now, despite the fact that I'm breaking into this person's house, we are technically now in neutral territory, and they don't mind that I'm here. Everyone wants to fight the brute.
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Oh yes, who wins more fights than anybody else. Prize, 1 bone charm of power from the factor, and boy it is very, very good. That's not it, by the way, that's too long. Also, there's a safe here with, we don't know what the code is, where's the clue? I think the clue is back in the... Actually, I shouldn't eat those because I might need those on the way out. That's the key. But the... Well, we know just because it's a Looking Glass Studios, Child Studios game, the code is always the first code in any game that is based, basically, yeah, any arcane game, first code is always 451, as in Fahrenheit. Which, the clue to that is the fact that there are 4 books, and then 5 books, and then 1 book. And there's a, you know, a note inside the actual baths that tells us that, but because I know it ahead of time, I can just take all that. It's definitely useful. Also, these windows are open. I think I'm going to close those, just in case noise travels. Because they're barred, so I can't actually get in and out using them. So they're not useful to me. Anyway, I picked up the key off the hook. If I'd come up the other way, there's a key in the bucket to get in from this side. There's something up here. No. Right, brain charm was hot cocktail, which is not useful in any way, shape or form. But the other thing is, Billy doesn't ever get bone charm crafting. So despite the fact that the UI sort of implies that that's a thing, it is not a thing. It's just that the UI is left over from the main game. Yeah, so the other way up would be coming up these stairs.
I've heard a few things about the eyeless.
That
Some
voice
of it's
line
strange.
doesn't
None
trigger.
of it good.
Voice line only triggers if you come the conventional way instead of the other way.
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Want to buy one?
No, thank you. Can't remember if it goes not neutral again down here. It might. Anyway, there are dogs down here. Because they are good boys and they're asleep, I'm just going to leave them. The ratties.
Bright with rotten piss. Man came, hush, hush. Silver knives, bindings, trapped. His nest lies empty now.
So I'm reasonably sure from what those rats say, this is where Dowd was hiding out down here. And all this is all his stuff. And the silver knives and the binding is, you know, talking about the fact that he's been constrained and, you know, he's unable to access his magic and whatever. Which does make me slightly wonder if these are his dogs, which is adorable, and I hope so. Because the Whalers did have a couple of dogs that they stole from the overseers in the first game. Well, you know, in the Yeah, when Corvo's dealing with the flood district.
I can't believe this place.
Can't you believe? It's just back into the apartment, isn't it? There's not many interiors, like, it is a smaller level than most, this first one. What I can do is get up here though. Also, I know that it's like neutral territory and they don't care whatever you do, but like, it's still funny that they don't mind me climbing all over stuff. Yeah, there's spring razor over here. Spring razors are great, and it's a shame that because I've usually played non-lethal, I don't get to enjoy them as much. The other thing about the eyeless, of course, is that they carry raw whalebone. Maybe we do get to do bone charm crafting, but I don't think we unlock it really late, by which point it's like frustratingly useless. Yeah, we get it when we like well over halfway through the game. Anyway, so this is the baths.
It's gonna be brine hagfish again.
She's been turned into a gang fighting arena. I do love the idea that they had these sort of like Roman style baths, you know, so I think it is supposed to be a bathhouse rather than like a swimming pool, but maybe it is just a swimming pool.
Past water drip was softly rot. Secret rooms high up.
Secret rooms high up? You don't need to tell me that. I know how to play this game. Still cute though. You overheard the rats talking about an unconventional route upstairs. So cute. These are the people who lost to Dowd, of course. There's a lot of them.
I'll make it to the inner circle.
I'm not drunk enough to have a conversation.
She says that, but as soon as you try to open this locked door...
It's locked. That area's private, get it? But
Sure.
I can let you in
Yeah.
for, say, 100 coin.
So I could actually, you know, bribe her to let me in, but it's not worth it. But it's actually relatively easy to get 100 coin. How much am I up to? Items? Yeah, it's 572. Most of that, of course, is from robbing the safe, which is, you know, got the good stuff.
Dowd's eyes. Dowd. They're
They're
making him
holding
fight.
him prisoner in
I
a
have to get him
disused
out of
swimming
there.
pool.
You don't look so tough.
He does look so old, though. Darling.
Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Hoping your masters will throw you a bone charm.
Get it? It's like throwing you a bone, pardon me. But yeah, so this basically it's like a really fancy anti-magic Faraday cage. They've got him in. Hi, darling.
Twice. That's the part I always mix up. Tap the button twice.
These guys
Twice.
Hey, better stop back now.
get annoyed with you if you pickpocket too much. There's lots of good looting here. They've got this bar around the back.
You're fighting the black magic brute? Why don't you roll in sardine paste and swim through hagfish waters instead? It's a less painful death.
Wait, you think I can't take him? I can hold my own in the ring. I knifed bigger blighters than him when I was a bottle street runner. For less
Yeah. If you forget the combination to the safe, tally the books over your desk.
coin, then I'll make when I win this match.
Want to watch that behavior?
Okay.
The brute
Right, I
cheats
should stop
down
that because
with
if I
his moves
pickpocket
are
too much,
blood.
they will actually aggro, and
Unnatural.
that would be bad.
Trust me, you won't land a blow.
Nobody's that fast.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
It is funny. So yeah, it's certainly like implied that, you know, Dowd is using his powers while they fight. It's like he's, you know, blinking around the arena and whatever. But like, he's not escaping. Yeah, clearly they let him out long enough to actually... Or maybe he fights down in the cage, I don't know. No, that doesn't tally. I don't know.
When you get in there, up your agility right off and swing a hard left jab. Works like a charm.
Get out of this cult while you can. Yeah.
You up for a beer later?
Yeah, I found that big reward bone charm stashed upstairs, so yeah, we're definitely gonna go and get that. There's another one.
It's good spells and all that, but she
over
wants
there.
that foul mouth of hers with it too.
But again, it's very difficult to just break in here while there are still people around. We're gonna wait until Dowd clears the place out, which means we've got to rescue him first. Again, stairs upstairs that are all locked. Maybe it is just supposed to be like a disused swimming pool rather than like a Roman baths to get clean in. I don't know.
Never tried this rat drink before.
Oh yeah.
What's it taste like?
The rat drink is disgusting.
One small whip.
Anything else
You'll
useful?
puke yourself inside out.
Yeah. I think I'll stick to whiskey.
But it's true actually, if you smash the bottles it does act as like a, you know, a debilitating agent. They all keel over and start puking.
It shrivels the marrow in cowards' bones.
Right. I've allowed in here the swimming pool, and I can also get up here without anybody seeing me. Oh, there we go. Acrobat. That's just better. Oh, it's climbing speed. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, I may as well take it. It's not like I've got anything else at this point. So this is what the rats were telling me about the drip of water and the soft rotting wood. Hello, lads. That's so cute. I mean, yeah, they're talking about how great it will be to be able to eat children when it's died from neglect or whatever. But like,
Charms, parlor tricks, and a handful of potions and tinctures. The barest a whiff of the void.
yeah, so like, some of them are clearly like the ex-witches, like this model. They also have the whalebone swords as well. But let's see if I can take the painting that I don't think anyone notices. And there's not many people up here. There are a few. God's sake, open the door. Yep. Shush. So that's how the electrical non-lethal burst works. Just a little zap gun. Zap dart, really. Please. Oh, God. There's another one. Where is she? She's around the corner the other side, I think. Yes, there are dogs. Dogs are bad. I love the clues. It's so cute. Anyway, there's a little explanation of how the electrical burst works. But I am now at my max capacity at the moment, which is nice. The Alice aren't bloodthirsty brutes like the Hatters or the Howlers. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're mad cultists, which is probably worse than the So we've got dead overseers. So yeah, clearly the overseers do come and try and shut them down or whatever, but they did a crappy job of it. And this is the unique weapon item, or not, from this game, really. Like, obviously, like the dart gun and the electric gun are slightly different to what we dealt with with the crossbow bolts and the sleep bolts, but they're close enough. They work the same way. But hook mines are very weird. They're like, they grab things and then yoink it up to the ceiling. So we can see the dogs in the next room. So in theory, it's not easy though. I'm going to save because it might alert people otherwise. You can place... No, that's not what I meant. Genius. Maybe I should drop the chloroform bottle down on them. Again, the problem is, of course, the broken glass still alerts people. There are 2 humans in the room as well as 3 dogs, that's the problem. So, what you can do is stick that. So it does this little grab pulse and hooks people. I think, yeah, the one use only. So the other one is asleep. And then the white one... Actually, it's still... I thought the white one was dead. It's not. It's only dying. One of our contracts that we got out earlier is to burn his remains. Because he's diseased. Industrial espionage is destroy all the rat liquor, which is the most disgusting stuff. It's the best way to deal with it. Okay, so through this door is the boss's office. She's got the key. The wall.
How's training? These beauties ready for my fighting ring?
Soon.
So
I don't know how
that's...
to spar yet. Loose the beasts and they savage anything that moves, friend or foe. We found an old beggar to train them on, but the brutes ripped him to meat gobbets in a
So,
blink.
one of the things that you can, use that as...
to train them on. But keep a watchful eye when you're dumping the bodies next time. We don't need the guards sniffing around here again.
In theory, you can then hit that button and then release the hounds, and they'll all savage them both. Which, is kind of funny.
Who's there? Did you hear
Someone asking for trouble?
Okay. So I hit them with the chloroform. Don't think that anyone downstairs hears that. Because there's the guy who guards the bottom of the stairs, but he guards the bottom of the stairs from the outside rather than the inside. And the dogs are all stressed and worried now, because what the heck? Come on. There we go. Ding. Opens the door. Yeah, one slightly frustrating thing about the little dart gun or whatever is that unlike crossbow bolts, you can't ever retrieve your darts from your bodies. Anyway, so our little quest to burn the remains of the White Hound, we can do that by taking him over here to the incinerators. No. Come on. Throw. No? Why is that not? Fine, whatever. Get inside and drop it, it's easier. We can close that up. And press the big Bernie button. That gets me my contract fulfilled. Toasty. There is a bone charm around. It's up on the top of the pipes somewhere. I can never remember exactly where. Oh no, it's not. It's the one in the next room that it's warning me about. Is there not one on top of the pipes as well? Am I just misremembering? I might be misremembering. Anyway, so we can sneak in here, which is the workshop with the special bone charm that you get as a reward for winning if you were fighting in the ring. There is no actual way to fight in the ring, it's just
I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
This is the most important bone charm in the game because it's agility. So normally, Emily and Corvo can, place a rune, up to upgrade that as one of their abilities, not a bone charm they have to wear. But because Billy doesn't have runes and abilities that she can upgrade, we have to rely on the bone charm. So now I can do double jump. I could have sworn that door was locked, but whatever. Anyway, so we dealt with the doggos. We can shut that up as well. This way is back around and down. So yeah, there are guards on the downstairs doors. So I'll make sure that I've finished upstairs before we head back downstairs. 65 odds. It's honestly quite generous to whoever Dad is up against. Unless, of course, that's a match that Dad is not partaking in. Right, so yeah, so here's our Jeanette Lee. She's the boss. I've got her key. Yeah, hag pearls. You're only allowed to carry one, and it's a completely non-lethal, doesn't do anything, but it's great for if you ever need to hit a button at a distance. But you have to then go and retrieve. Did I miss? Oh, I did. Maybe once you've closed the door you can't open it again. Honestly have no idea. But yeah, so the idea is that that is a useful way for pressing buttons. I have never tried shooting it at a person, so I don't know if it just bounces off them and they go, huh? Or anything slightly more useful than that. I think probably not. That's flammable. Do I need anything flammable? I don't think I do. Right, and now we'll... What's that oi for? No ois.
I have to visit another simpering aristocrat's manor for another birthday seance.
Right, and the other quest we've got, other than burning the white hound, is to industrial espionage. Deal with the bar.
Only at the Spectre Club. I wonder if that's a private club for eyeless members.
If I see anything, I'll run. No? First?
Yeah, I agree. So what they want is for me to smash the bottles of Plagued Spirit, which is the worst drink you could possibly imagine. Each bottle has a dead rat in it. Absolutely disgusting. It's more chloroform. Yeah, so they want me to retrieve the recipe and destroy the bottles. Which, no, don't give coin. Get it. Coin. Coin. There we go. So, what I'm also going to do is stand well back because this stuff is disgusting. And it does, like, make Billy cough as well. It's definitely, like, a useful throwable item, though, because it does sort of incapacitate people. I should demonstrate that. That'd be funny. Can I just, you see, and it makes her stagger and puke. You saw nothing. Oops. They didn't see nothing. Right, good. Anyway, yeah. So it's definitely useful in terms of, like, incapacitating people. It's only temporary, obviously, but... Although why you would want to drink the stuff when it, you know, makes people vomit, truly don't know. I guess maybe it has, like, purgative properties in that sense, but... Now, I hope, because the door is latched from this side, she shouldn't be able to come where I... like... working out. Ugh. That was possibly an inefficient way of doing it. Yeah, just go over and smash them all and try. See, it even makes Billy's, like, vision all... Ugh. Wibbly wobbly. Can I... can't do anything with the still. Can't remember what else I need to get rid of. It was just... contract, where are we? Destroy all their stock. Where else? What else have they got? I mean, do I have to destroy the ones downstairs? I might do. It is mildly odd. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I have to destroy the ones behind the bar, that must be it. I guess. Not missing really obvious ones, am I? Just sitting there. Oh, no, yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Nice. What I want, by the way, is for that door that I opened to throw at her to stay latched, because those reinforcement guards that we heard about will come and investigate upstairs. And if this door is open, then they can, you know, come in here. Whereas if it's not, they can't. So it's definitely a good idea to keep the conventional ways of reaching upstairs closed. Just quickly double check if there's anything to loot around here. Be careful though, because that guy can see you and get stressy about it. I don't think there is. So how many?
I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Wouldn't miss that.
Mother would have shown these posers a thing or two. Pull a body from a Morley bog after a year or so. See what that does to the skin and bones.
A Morley bog, of course, emphasising the fact that Morley is just like kind of the most Irish in terms of like climate or whatever. Okay, right. Actually, I'm going to leave that latched as well for the same reasons. Okay, have I looted that, okay. Now, if we head back downstairs the route we came, so that we can sort of pretend that we're allowed to be here.
Oh, hello.
Say hello to weirdos.
Yeah, we're playing dice tonight. You in?
You bet that.
Just when I told her she was going to die soon. Well, that's what the tea leaves said. Not my fault.
Right, now we can come back down into the showers where people are not stressy about me being here.
Bone charms, parlor tricks, and a handful of potions and tinctures. And there's the
Hello, hey?
void.
You talking to me? I think they are, you know. They're slightly aware that I've been in places
I
I
better
shouldn't
drop last
be.
night's taking the safe soon. Coins are overflowing
But
the
not
till.
completely.
This place really pulls in coin.
Definitely. Well, you can't bet against Dowd, that would be silly. What I can do now is power suppressor. I don't know how this thing works, but it keeps him under control. Don't turn off the machine. Or you don't do.
What? Why did you do that?
Hi, darling.
Dowd!
Lurk, I knew you'd seek me out one day. I didn't think it would be like this.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
Let's talk somewhere else. The Isles have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Dowd,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Just like old times.
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
Maybe don't talk about
I'm
your
responsible
assassination
for it
jobs
all.
right in the middle of
The
whatever.
cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
I love that. He's looking up at the painting, but I've already stolen the painting.
You want to kill the outsider? You
Yeah,
want
babe,
to
that's the
kill
title.
God. I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit.
As opposed to all
Dowd
the
can
not
explain
occult shit
himself
you've been
back
doing
on
in the
Dreadful
meantime.
Whale.
But the brilliant thing about letting Dowd out is that he just goes around and knocks out literally everyone. Assuming you have not killed anybody, he won't kill anybody. But now the guards are here, so I have got to hurry the heck up before they come and get me. Have you two got anything useful to loot? No, I think I pickpocketed most people. I didn't notice what that bone charm was. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, so there are guards coming down. But luckily for me, I can go up. No, don't slide, babe. Okay. Nah, Billy. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. And they shouldn't be up here because of that hole. Didn't unlatch the door thing. So, sneaky creepy. And go out the window. It is still hostile territory though, because they are arresting everyone. Shit. Okay, he didn't see me. They are hopeless, bless them. I am mid-fall down that hill, aren't I? Yes, I am. I got a solid landing. Oh, that's not good. Smaller radius, but more damage. None of those are great.
A full day's work. Oh, that's a laugh. How would she know what a full day's work looks like?
Past the dogs. No idea if the dogs are hostile to the guards or not. Anyway, open this door. Yep. Right, quick save because there are more guards between me and the carriage than there were coming in, unsurprisingly. I don't know if they found the guys I knocked out. They shouldn't have done, because I put them relatively well ahead. Now I've got double jump, which makes getting out way easier. So yeah, there should be an officer and 2 guys. Is that one? So he's the guy from before that we avoided.
I always get these shifts.
No, that's okay. No, it's an officer and 3 guys. Good, right. Is he? Yes, he's gone to stat. So that's why leaving the bodies over there would have been terrible, because he would see them. That's fine. Just gonna stay nice and high.
Something stinks around here.
Yeah, it's me.
Not my job to clean it up.
Take what you think is not needed or trouble. So.
See if I had my blink equivalent. Billy doesn't have blink or far reach. She has displace, but it's functionally the same. Can't see. Is there someone standing right below me? There might be. Oh no, she was on the bench. One guy over there. Of course, the bright light makes it difficult because if they ever disappear into shadow, it's not so good. Also,
12 weeks out.
None of these guys have got anything worth pickpocketing, which is good. So I love that this is their idea of like reinforcements. I guess that they're you know, like blocking the escape routes or whatever, but still not great. As of yet, I don't have any like stunning or, you know, AoE mass non-lethal takedowns, but
worst assignment ever.
Ow, good. Should have gone a drop takedown on her. Would have been better. The other thing is about not having the heart is that I can't remember. No bawdy songs in my playthrough, please. It'd be funnier if they actually like sang it.
Someone left a hagfish.
Why is there dust in your eyes, darling? Climb, 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 climb. Don't fall. I mean, I could take them all out, but that just seems really, like, unnecessary, you know?
I should just work a double shift. I don't have to listen to him tell me about how
Who's she to say I didn't deserve the promotion? She wouldn't know.
I'm sure you deserve
hit her in the
it.
head. In fact, maybe that's just what she needs.
Good. Question is, her vision cone. Can jump over it. Let's do a...
I've spotted someone.
Oh, she didn't see me straight away. Okay, that's better than I thought it would be. Ah, dear. Move. So, if only I could just... No. 2, 3. Maybe if I...
Gotta keep my mind on my duties.
do something lazy. Make them all turn around. You can throw as many bricks as me you want. You can't actually get here. Well, that wasn't exactly how I wanted to end it, but it will do. Again, because Death of the Outside doesn't have a proper chaos system, it doesn't actually matter apart from just, you know, being able to say, I'm better than you when I played it or whatever. Like, it's not actually tracking, well, obviously, it tells you how well you did, but it doesn't, like, actually affect anything later on down the line. Because it's all about our choices. You know, I guess the idea is it's not about destiny or anything. You've chosen to do the right thing or not the right thing. Yeah.
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him. And he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering, that the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from me.
What in the void?
But you don't want my
Hello.
mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you?
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face!
He kind of gave you back your arm.
Is it because of the dreams? Or Dowd?
It's wonderful. Okay, so basically, you know, I was complaining about how Kraken's lab, the time travel mission in Dishonored 2 works, and like the idea of time travel and whatever, and how Billy / Megan comes out of that either with her arm and eye or without them, based on whether or not they had the fight in the past changes her, status in the present. I have my powers now. And because of that, she now exists in this sort of quantum state where she is both armed and armless. And everything is very, screwy. But the arm looks cool, so... And also, it gives me magic powers. Very important.
The Grand Guard take down the Eyeless. Ha! Choffers.
Choffers. Yeah, because obviously, Doubt did all the work. Wasn't even me that did the work. So yes, now we actually get to enjoy Billy's powers, which are wonderful. But also first, we get to enjoy Dowd. Hi, darling.
What happened to you? The Outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The Outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the Void is fading. We've got to act soon. Before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the Outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles. Tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the Outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart.
It's the simplest, most boring tattoo.
Talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy.
Yes, I did. Hello, Jonathan. It's nice to know your name. Although I'm probably just going to think of you as Grumble in my head, but whatever. Anyway, so here we are. Dowd is old and dying and just poor Boo. And he has given us a mission to deal with the boy.
All our lives, the Abbey of the Everyman tells us to hate him.
For once, they're right.
So are you working for the Abbey now?
They'd kill us as soon as him if they had the chance. No. The Abbey doesn't want our help. And we don't need it.
Subtitles not matching what he said there. That's interesting. Anyway, yes. So the actual conflict in this is sort of three-way. Billy and Dowd want the Outsider dead for their own stupid reasons. Bless him. He's just old and adult, in my opinion. And then there's the Eyeless who want to protect the Outsider, because they claim descent from the cult that created him. And there's the Overseers who also want him dead, but wouldn't know how to do it, so we're going to do it for them, I guess. Who are also descended. Yeah. Oh, well, that is exciting. Oh, I hope... I'm going to kind of dive deep into the lore a bit, though, so I don't... maybe we should stop and then you can play it for yourself. I don't know. But, yeah, so the Overseers are probably descended from the same cult, but basically, the idea is that the cult, did their sacrifice, created the Outsider, and then half of them realized, wow, that was a terrible idea, we should, get rid of him again. And half of them were like, no, he's ours. Basically, is my take on the situation. thanks for loaning us the skiff, so I can go and get it in the next part of the level.
This was the tattoo on all the thugs from the boxing club.
Ironically, none of them actually have it visible on their models, as far as I'm aware.
It's been a long time since those days.
Where did you
It's
find
more
that?
handsome then.
I haven't seen that face in years.
They sprung up everywhere a few months after I left Dunwall.
And you kept it all this time?
Sentimental.
I'd be more careful of nostalgia if I were you.
I love that very much. Yes. So the Eyeless are a known... It's so funny that they're a known thing. Raids by the Grand Guard, but that was not good enough. The Vice Overseer is stressed out, but there are dead Overseers everywhere, and all that good stuff.
Those tattoos the Eyeless get all come from the Red Camellia. I need to take a look at their client list.
Yep. Check if there's anything useful I can grab. Oh yeah.
That's not possible.
Yeah. So like, yeah.
My arm, my eye. It's just like the dreams.
So she exists in this quantum state where either Stilton is alive or dead. It's very weird. Yeah, I guess it's hard to say exactly. Like, I guess their interpretation of time travel is just slightly different to, you know, how I would conventionally make time travel work in my own understanding of it. But you know, we get Dowd's little, yeah. She knows I forgave her a long time ago, but I wonder if she ever thought to forgive me. For what, babe? You've done nothing wrong your entire life apart from, you know, murder a few people. It's all good. Yeah, so Billy's powers are... She's got 3, and only ever has 3. You start with them unlocked, and there's no way to upgrade them or change them or anything. So we've got Displace, which is her equivalent of Blink. So basically you put a marker there, and it will stay there with your little wire attached to it until you need it. And then when you do, you go...
What has the outsider done to me?
And it's very useful because it's not always line of sight based either. Well, so I put that marker there. Now I can come all the way over here, and I can still make it through and round up the top there, which is great. You can get through like windows and grills and stuff, fences. It's very good. Now Foresight is her equivalent of dark vision, but
this thing
we can
lets
actually
me see.
Yeah,
more than I should.
Scout the place
Why give
beforehand,
this to me?
And then also place a marker so you can displace there. Now end Foresight, and then I can immediately go over to where it would. Is that not far? Well, maybe there's more of a range limit on it than I thought. Anyway, then displace over. Basically, her power set is OP. Anyway, and then there's Semblance, which is where you knock someone's out and then steal their face, and you can walk around pretending to be them. It's got a limit on how long it will last, but and you can only steal a certain person's face once. Yeah, yay! Well, it's great. Yes, so you missed the earlier part. She doesn't have... Yeah, so I can't upgrade any of them with... what's the word? Runes. Runes is the word. So they're like just stuck at that level. Although we will get the artifacts that sort of improve some things, but I have to therefore rely on the agility bone charm to increase my jump height to get the double jump. If I take that off, I don't have a double jump anymore, which is a bit sad. Also, she has the power to talk to rats, which is very cute. Are there any here? Can I talk to the children? No, no children. Boo. So we get in the carriage. Let's go. I know, they just are, aren't they? Although you missed the very beginning of the game where we open on this grey, dank, foggy day, and it's like you would almost think that we're in Dunwall, not in Karnaca, in terms of like the industrial muck of the look of the opening. But it will cheer up a bit in terms of the weather and whatever, in this level at least. Now this bit's quite fun because this level and the subsequent level are in the same area. Yeah, so it's the actual like the same level in terms of like structure of whatever. So basically in this one we're scouting the place out. We're doing all the reconnaissance, and then in the next one we'll come back at night and do a whole load of other stuff, which is quite fun. Just in terms of like learning where you can go, what's useful between the two. It's gorgeous. So this is the Upper Syria district, which is near the Royal Conservatory, and it's high up on the cliffs, so we're looking down over the city, and oh, it's just so cute. Right, I should change my quick clothes as well. One thing that is a bit weird is that technically it's not neutral territory. You know, the guards will attack me, but there aren't a great number of them, so and the civilians don't worry about you too much. So, right, there we go. Yeah, so it's officially labelled as hostile territory. It's not all that bad. Lots of opera music, which is actually an important plot point.
Sleeping tinctures, but they can be kind of pricey.
It's probably good enough. Oh yeah, no. And the other wonderful thing is her mana just regenerates completely. Third eye, which one's that one? Is that foresight? Ah, target markers. Okay, yeah, that's very good. So yeah, that's one of the things we can do with foresight. Actually, I can't do it from here because we're too high up. Let's get down again without breaking my neck. Take bets on when I get my first death by stupid fall damage. Thanks, not too bad. Right, given that you've not played it before, I'm going to do it in a sensible order rather than in a, like... yeah. It's actually an audiograph playing in that apartment, you can hear through the window. We will definitely go and visit that in a second. But it might be more fun, just on your part, if you know why we're going to visit it before we do.
I should hire my own body, but I don't feel safe anymore.
Absolutely. So yeah, the civilians around here don't mind you being here, bafflingly.
That's relief. Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
And here we are. This is the Red Camellia. This is the apartment we want to... Apartment? Shop, that's the word. Sorry, whatever. Stressed about me standing too close.
The Eyeless's favorite drink, I guess.
Yep.
They even have their own saloon.
Yes, the saloon is around the corner. Right, so what we can do is, using foresight, I can scout down through here. And then as long as I am the other thing is I can mark the civilian, so I make sure that she is not looking at me. And I placed a displace marker through the door. I know, so good. So now I can teleport through the door despite the fact the door is closed because it's glass. So like that's a good enough to like be able to see through.
Look sharp, pull.
That smell. What are they mixing these inks with?
Nasty stuff. Bone charm. Bone charm here.
The rich pay to poison themselves with this shit. Wish they'd just finished the job.
I know. Well, I think they're like overpowered personally. They are great. There's also a new game plus mode, which, or kind of, what do they call it? Original game plus, I think they call it, where instead of Billy's unique powers, you just play with Blink, Domino, and Dark Vision. So a kind of a mixture of Emily and Corvo's powers. Didn't even notice that. But there are some things that you, because the game is obviously like designed with Billy's power set in mind, there are actually some things you can't do when you're playing with that power combo. I have not picked up strong arms, I don't think. No. There are plenty of bone charms in this level though, so... Well, there are plenty of bone charms in the whole game, because there are no runes. There are dogs around the back. I think they're asleep here, and then they're guarding the place by the night in the next section. I think it's that way around. Yeah, the other thing is, of course, you don't get the ability to craft bone charms until the end of the next level. And that's going to be a long way, because these two levels are pretty long. Which is sad. Okay, right. What we're actually here for is the list of people we have tattooed. Which is around here. Appointment book. So the eyeless motif is the normal version of the tattoo that we've already seen, but then there's the cultist's blessing, which is the fancy version, and that is going to DM, Ivan Jacoby, and Shan Yun.
Shan Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name.
Yes, and Eolina, who is the person who runs the tattoo parlor, is, you know, in love with the opera singer. Bit weird. I mean, I guess the fact that they're in a cult together brings them together. But yeah, so now I am going to... Oh, I maxed out on electricals. Yes, this is the cultist blessing, the boss
must
version.
Be the tattoo the eyeless leaders use.
It's like...
That's the same design Dowd sketched out.
Basically.
The thugs who join the eyeless all get this tattoo.
Yep. So what I'm going to do, very cleverly, sort of, is give myself
this must
the
be
tattoo.
Where the eyeless get inked.
Yes. Well, not exactly witches.
I always wanted
there's
to join a
definitely
cult.
mechanicals.
All right.
We'll see them in the next level. And then
don't flinch.
Even worse than witches, to be honest, in the later levels. I think there are ordinary sort of witches as well. Oh, trying. actually not sure. I can't remember. That's really bad. It's been a little while since I played. Right, and instead of going out the front door, I'm just gonna come out the window. Yeah, so there are... Yeah, the dogs are there and they're asleep, so as long as they don't make any noise, they'll be alright. Ow! Climbing over pointy fences. It's not good for you. But yeah, the... what do you call them? The envisioned the enemy in the final level. And they are so much worse than either mechanicals or witches. They are not fun. We'll get to that. This fisherman's just vibing here. He's so yeah, I've got my skiff back. So that's a second exit to the level. Instead of going all the way back to the entrance of the carriage station, I can escape using the skiff.
Smell that?
I don't know, what am I smelling, lads?
I should go.
Scurry, scurry in a hurry. Well,
I should be able to complain
that's
to someone.
so cute. I love the rats very much. So my reward for lending the people I lent the skiff to is a prize, which is all the way down here. Basically, it takes you so long to get down here that you drown if you try and swim back up. You have to use your displace. Use the marker that you already place. Anyway, so here's my reward. Da-na-na-na. Happy music says you found something secret. Now I'm going to drown again. Calm down. Oops. Yep. Nailed it. Oh, rats. No. They've not got anything to tell me. Sad. Flammable bottle. I am going to move that. Because what I need to do is go and visit the black market shop, because they will give me all the side quests for this mission. Basically that's how... Yes, so it doesn't have a low and high chaos like main games do, which I personally disappoints me, because it means that basically I play it the same way every time, because there's no like consequences for playing differently. But what it does have is these sort of mercenary contracts that you can get. Probably not positioned well. Guard's gonna see me if I'm not careful.
I'm thinking we need another evening at the Rosewell.
Also, these guys are gonna give me a clue. Delicious.
Wet with hot blood. We sent it from the street. Oh, want it. Hot blood stings. Blood flies buzz. Not safe. Not safe. We starve.
Poor starving babies. Yeah, so yeah, you have to go to the black market shop in order to pick up clues, well, no, contracts, side quests to do, basically. I am not where I'm meant to be. Okay. Yeah, got myself disoriented. I'm completely on the wrong side of the level from where I wanted to be. Which bit sounded sad? The little rats, everything they say is sad. They are poor darlings. The guards living this drug life, that is also sad for them. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Once I accidentally killed one of those rats. You know, I was like trying to break a door or something, and you know, missed. And the other rats just scream, and then they refuse to talk to you for the rest of the level. It's like, darlings. Yeah. We're going this way. Okay, the sniper's not paying attention. Yep, good. Definitely thought I was about to fall on that woman. Right, this is the road I want to be on, not the other one. Because this area, we just... what's the map? It's kind of... like, there are 3 main streets. There's the one that goes up and down that has the railway marked on it. There's the one that's the sort of courtyard over on the left towards where the number 4 is, and then from the 3 towards the number 6 there's so those kind of triangle with a few extra little twiddles. Actually, surprisingly large area. Get over there.
Removing the sign scares off the rats, but doesn't plug a hole. We need to find the smuggler's shop and destroy it.
It's a little advert saying the black market shop is here. And the guy's painting over it, but still tells me where it is, which is what matters. Also, these guys have had a carriage crash, which is so funny. These are like rich folks. Anyway, what I want to do is get my displace marker over there. Slither past, get down to the shop. Yeah, these were the rats I killed by accident. It felt so mean. Nibble, nibble.
Hardwood, sackcloth, stone, acid, a path, rooms, delicious seaside fish, scurry, in a hurry.
I love them so much. Anyway, now we can get our side quests here. These are our contracts available. Kidnap the bartender at the Spectre Club. Murder the guy who is the mime on the bridge. So funny. Make it look like a suicide specifically, which is extra funny. Like, I know. Workplace harassment, so go and deal with them. And also rescue Brother Alberto. You can do any number of those things.
Greetings. I serve with discretion. Take a look around.
Thanks. They do.
The prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered.
Absolutely exquisite.
No
I don't
need to wrap
think.
It for you, I suppose.
Yes, there are no blueprints. You're only limited by how much you can afford, not by whether you found something or what. So I've taken more bone charm slots. I've taken silent running, which is definitely useful. Whole loads of things available to me. He's got 4 different bone charms for sale, which is great.
And do think of us again.
Definitely worth robbing the place by using code to get through the door. But the rats gave us the clue.
Nice to see you.
Bonk. Because if I come through here, go sneaky, get out behind. He's written the code 398. So I can just use that to get in. I think I'm not going to do it right now though, because I want to see if I can make more money and afford more upgrades before I do. because there is a whole load of money available to you, especially if you take those contracts and do them. Like, they're very lucrative. But yes, more importantly, so we got the names on the list, Shan Yun and Ivan Jacoby, and we need to find out more about them, who they're working with, who the third member is. These are chloroform. One of them's chloroform. Okay, good to know. There's another chloroform. It's bone. More bone. Yeah, the other weird thing is there are no mana potions in Death the Outsider because Billy's mana just regenerates by itself, like to full. Not based on which ability you were using or whatever. So all you need is time rather than actually potions, which is quite nice. Is there anything up here? No, absolutely nothing up there. Good. Thought I remembered that. The woman who lives in this apartment will be useful to us in the next level, but isn't here right now, which is funny. But mostly her place is useful because it's got a balcony. Actually, I should go out the other door. That gives me the better angle. I mean, it's really cute. Like, I would love to live on a street like this. You know, the sort of towering, continental vibe. Bone charm here, bone charm here, bone charm here. There it is. Oh, risky parry. That's a terrible one. God, I've not been lucky with the drops so far. But though, it must be said, Billy does get a whole load, like, there are way more, like, black bone charms than corrupted bone charms, the more powerful ones. It's a lot harder to find than just the normal ones. But there are some. Sneaky, creepy, including just over here on this deck chair. That is also a bad one. Unbelievable. The RNG is being unkind to me today. If there's anything in that cupboard or not. No, doesn't like it. Sneaky, sneaky. Actually, I should go back to Jacoby. That's a better starting point. We come down this side of the road first. Nope, up. Oh my god. If I... Okay, that's probably way too far, isn't it? Yeah. It's irritating. Ah! Good. Hang on, when did I save? Oh no, that's fine. Ah, dear. Yeah, displays can be kind of fiddly compared to Blink. I mean, it's considerably more powerful in many respects, but it's also, I think its range is slightly less. Because the problem is that this fence is sharp, so I can't just stand on top of it. Right, let's go back up there. And aim for the street lamp, maybe? Fine, whatever. Just be less ambitious. Yeah, so this is Jacoby's apartment, or office, or whatever. That's where we're aiming for, in the hope that he can provide us some interesting information. Can't remember if there's... Is there anything useful here? Oh, that bone chump's downstairs in the shop. Okay, I need that. Oh, sticky grenades. That's very intriguing.
My shift, and I can go home.
Probably
put my feet up.
Don't need to worry about those, but still, they're nice to know. Alright, here we are in Jacoby's office. It's just the paper, don't need that. Sure sign that there are cultists about. Weird feathers. Right, so upstairs. I love the wallpaper. I think it's the same as in one of the apartments in the main game. I don't think it was new for Dotto, but it's still nice.
Not even the dead get any rest in Karnaca.
So yeah, he's like, we say local administrative divisions of bridges, roads, and cemeteries. So he's like on the local council, whatever. And he's got his bee in his bonnet about, yeah, regraving, which is, you know, like digging people up and burying them again, I think. Anyway, so he's giving a speech.
Calibron Plaza, huh? I should pay Ivan Jacoby a visit.
We can't get in until we get the key. Don't think we can come in through a window. I think we do have to go and get a key. Be able to get up. What's up there? Yeah, so Calibron Plaza is literally just around the corner over here.
Sock. One useless sock.
That door is barred from the inside, tragically, so we can't go in that way, but we can head over here. Right. I'm gonna save, because there are a lot of guards guarding Jacoby. Like, you'd think that he's only like a local council dude. It's not worth it, but clearly it is. So there he is on the stage. We've got at least 2, 3. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna get up. I do! Not like really regularly, but I have done plenty of times, yes.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
It's a really obvious opportunity of how to deal with Jacoby. It's so funny. Love a good trapdoor drop.
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... No, that's not it.
Basically, he's trying to give the speech and he's just really bad at it. So funny.
Disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? She can Even my housekeeping gets here, so bring me the coat. It's filthy. Engraved.
Yeah, that is a really irritating line in my opinion. The idea that he's got this guy Winstead who could go and fetch something from his house, because the way that Billy's semblance power is that you can impersonate people. So in theory, I could then become his guy Winstead and go and fetch his coat. But unfortunately, that does not actually seem to be a person who is actually available.
Would you want your loved ones? No, that's not it.
Stinks around here.
I've missed with my displaced marker. I was trying to put it under this grate so I can just teleport straight downstairs, but...
Or maybe that joke about the false teeth. No, scratch that. Jokes about the dead are too risky.
Yes, don't joke about the dead. It is not funny, or whatever. Where's the... Okay, there's the grill. Can I see me upstairs? That's a better angle. Whoopsie daisies. Yes, there we go. Is that good enough? Not quite. That's still not quite good enough. I've overestimated the other way. Or maybe I need to get closer.
Beloved citizens of Karnaka.
God damn it. Good. Anyway, yeah, there's no House of Games on a Saturday, right? It is Saturday. I watched yesterday. That was pretty good. Although, yeah, my favourite round is always Where is Kazakhstan, the geography round. And people are always so bad at it. It's disappointing to realise that so many people know so little about the world, you know? Maybe I should go up the other side.
Right up. Told him let it warm a little first. Can't say it warm.
Nope, that was dreadful.
I don't want to fall through.
Sorry, yeah.
Close the damn trapdoor already. Yes, sir.
Citizens of Karnaka, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the reappropriation of abandoned burials and grave sites act. Regraving disrespect.
What I want to know is who is downstairs and who can see me. Is there anyone down here? Well, there's that guy down here, obviously, but nobody's overlooking the staircase right this second. I think he's about to.
The deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... no, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the feeling.
Basically, he just stays there practicing the speech the whole time until you interrupt him in any way, shape, or form.
Bring me another coat. It's filthy. Regraving. Regraving. Terrible thing. Regraving. I'm afraid you can't be here.
Let's have a look around.
How did they see me? Actually, you know what? Let's...
What? She was hiding here.
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, no. Mrs. Tiggywinkle, the best hedgehog in all of literature. Fight me. So I can't think of any other hedgehogs in literature, so... There isn't a hedgehog in The Wind in the Willows, is there? No. Mole and badger. Someone should make a game about a hedgehog. Actually, that's... Wait, no. There is a cute little indie game where you play as like a mother hedgehog or something. Yes, I think it's hedgehog. It's badger, actually.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard, Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already. Yes, sir.
Citizens of Karnaka,
right,
I'm here today to demand the repeal of the reappropriation of abandoned burials and grave sites.
Someone is asking for trouble over there. I'll have a look around.
sure.
Who's down here? He's down here. You two coming down? Yes, someone is. Oh yeah, true. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily think of him as literature, and also he's not very hedgehog-like, but yes, I concede your point.
Huh? Something feels wrong.
I wonder who that is.
Can you please chill out and go back to your normal?
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Anyone else? Okay. I think we're good.
Pretty sure.
Urgh.
That was.
Urgh, arg. Let's grab it.
Where did you go?
I don't know, where did I go?
What's going on?
Right, can't remember if anybody
You
comes.
will join him in death soon. I'll make sure of that.
What? Someone died? Okay. I think something might have gone terribly wrong.
Definitely sense an odd sort of...
There ain't enough coins in the world to make it work.
Okay. Oh no, Jacoby's coming downstairs. What? Oh no. Okay, right. Let's try this again. Of course, what I could do is grab one of the guards off the street and demonstrate how semblance works. So it's right here. No, that was
asking for trouble over there.
not effective. Fair enough.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech.
You heard Mr. Jacoby. Close the damn trapdoor already.
Yes, sir. Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living.
Oh yeah, it's
You
Plague
want
Spirit
your
up here,
loved
which
ones
should be
to-
interesting.
Raving disrespects the deceased and shames the... feeling. Raving disrespects the deceased and shames...
No, that's not an upstairs. Okay, right.
Terrible thing, regraving. Wait. I think I have it. Citizens of Karnaca, we're here today to speak for those whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and erase a name from our cemeteries, a silent scream resounds through the void. Would you want your loved ones... No, that's not it, sir. Perhaps I should start my story about Martin Morrow's threadbare shroud. Teardrops is that one. But everyone in a sympathetic mood. And maybe that joke about the false teeth. No, scratch that. Jokes about the dead are too risky. The audience might think it's in poor taste. Spooky story. The knocker. This area at once.
Look.
So let's
You will
see.
join her in death
What
soon.
was it?
Trust me.
See, that's really weird. You will join her in death. Is there someone just dead? But who? I don't know. It's That's really weird. Anyway, there's a bone charm behind here that I'm sort of trying to get.
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the best way to do it.
I don't have time for games.
I don't have time for games either. I mean, apart from all the time of my life that I waste playing video games. Yeah, no, I should find a normal guard out on the street and then impersonate them. That would be maybe the best way to do it. Okay. Yeah, you absolutely can. So where I was downstairs, is the other guy coming to investigate or not? He just doesn't give a shit. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Oh, both of you coming around the corner. Oh, that's fantastic.
Times. Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Okay, these guys are in no way hidden, just shoving them back here, but you know. Right, so what I do with my semblance power is just steal his face. It drains mana when you move, but only when you're moving. So if you stand still, you get. So as long as we move nice and slowly.
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed.
So now I can just walk past everyone.
Already. Yes, sir.
These guys don't mind me because I am a fellow guard.
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal
can't get
of the
very far because I'm
Reappropriation
running out of
Abandoned
mana.
Burials and Grave Sites Act. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones
the
to...
guy who's down here.
No, that's not it. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames the... feeling. Regraving disrespects the deceased and shames... Where's Winstead with those papers? Even my housekeeping gets here so he can bring me a coat. This one's filthy. Regraving. Regraving. It's a terrible thing. Regraving.
Right, now I can cancel that.
I think I have it.
So yeah, he's standing... Yeah, oh, it's very, very powerful.
Whose voices are gone from us. Every time we destroy a grave and
find
erase
the
a
right
name from our
person.
cemeteries, a silent scream
So yeah,
resounds
basically,
through the void.
he does, as long as you
Would
don't
want
disturb
your
him.
loved ones. No, that's not it either.
He stands on the
Perhaps I
trapdoor
should
doing
start my
his
story
thing.
about Martin
But the problem
Milano's
is, of course,
threadbare
as soon as he
shroud.
dies, falling down through it, everyone panics and comes and, you know, investigates. Which is, obviously it's a tragic accident or whatever, but...
Tearjerker, that one. I put everyone in
also, I should
sympathetic
definitely
mood.
hide this guy
That
before they
joke
come and check.
about the false teeth. No, scratch that. Jokes about the dead are too risky. Audience might think it's
Don't remember if they can come in through that door or not.
The knocker at the
Also,
window.
there's a phone charm somewhere. What am I hearing? Is it just that one next door? Yeah, oh, and there's the one up there.
No, thinking. Citizens of Karnaca. No.
He's very kind. He just stands there.
What's going on?
The time for a nap.
No, he... Oh, he's only knocked out by that. That's absolutely fascinating. Well, I've got his stuff, and that's the important thing. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
Damn it.
How does she know she's a she? Huh? Huh? I mean, he's not wrong, but still. Jacoby, oh yeah, I guess that's a good question. I don't know if there's anything I can do that's sort of unique. That'd be quite fun. Let's go and find out. But the problem is, of course, that if they find... Oops. If they find his body... is anyone coming down? Doesn't look like it, which is very funny. If they find his body, they'll, like, flip out, you know. Because, I just saw him.
Oh, never mind.
No, okay, they've chilled out. Huh. Alright, let's try it.
Why would he say that? Makes no sense.
I've got to get back to Dunwall.
Anyway,
I feel so bad. Haven't seen the kids in 2 years. An entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Ah, oh no, okay. They know that I should be dead or unconscious, so that's fascinating. Well, that's a shame. I would have hoped that there was indeed something, like, unique about that. But sadly not. I wonder maybe if you can... No, there's no way. Maybe if you carry the body until, like, the other end of the level to people who don't know that he should be knocked out. I'm actually really intrigued by this. Maybe we should try it. Although getting out with his body is... Ah, no. I can probably manage it. If we go...
What?
What's going on?
This way. Did I shut the trapdoor again? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Yeah, I think, you know, if there's anybody who I do have unique interactions with, there'll be a different part in the level. Actually, what I'm going to do... I can semblance... no, semblance this guy. Because they don't know he's been knocked out. In order to come back upstairs. Go and get the bone charm.
On the move. Show yourself.
Wonder who that was.
Okay, running out of mana.
Come on. Show yourself.
So yeah, this is his attempt at writing the speech. It's just the same, like, line over and over again. Oh god. Okay.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
Make sure. Yeah, and it feels wrong because obviously, like, it gives them, you know, the shivers as they walk past or whatever.
Anyway.
No, I'm sure.
Which is cool and kind of weird. Okay. Up, 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 up.
You can't stay hidden forever.
Got enough mana back that I can make it displace or not, clearly. Come on, I'm gonna get up onto the balcony. Okay. Alright, I should save because that was cool and efficient and whatever. Also, I didn't even look at what the bone charm was. Okay, Fleet Fighter, that's definitely worth having. Good. Right, so these guys are actually calming down miraculously. We head back downstairs and grab Jacoby's body. Because the thing is, semblance doesn't like last long enough. Oops, sorry dude. I don't have enough mana, so I've got to carry him to closer to where I want to try seeing if we can find any unique interactions. I've got to get a lot closer. Now, I knocked the guards out this end of the alley, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, as long as they don't see me. Did I? No, I missed. Okay, good. Alright, actually, I'm going to leave him up here. Go into his apartment with his key now. I think I took out all the guards, so I don't actually need to worry about that lot. There we go. City Administrator. He is clearly, like, up himself regarding his title. You know, despite the fact that it means nothing. Well, maybe it means a little bit, but I mean, it's not like he's a duke, is he? Okay, so his apartment is gorgeous. And lots of spooky artwork as well, because, you know, he's in a cult, as you do. And the pool table, billiard table, whatever asset is not one you see very often. There's a couple, but no, did I just... No, completely imagine that. None of that's useful. He's got this weird thing. Curious contraption. Which is like a piece of the void or something. Each of the leaders have got one. Freaky kind of thing. Ivory is nice. Spooky books about the void. Key. There we go.
It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
So yeah, basically all of this to tell us that we are prepping for a bank robbery, which is great and enormous fun. Also, yes, he's been investigated by a journalist. That's what that letter was saying. Yeah, that's the weird chunk of the void in the thingy. And he is being investigated by a journalist for... That's the knife.
That must be the knife. Dowd was right.
For being a cannibal or something. Because he drinks blood.
Sick.
Yep. But now we have proof that he drinks blood. Haha. So I can shop him to that journalist. No.
Situation. If it was me, if I was infested with blood fly larvae, I'd probably kill
actually,
myself.
yes, there are only those 3 guards, and I dealt with them all, which is actually quite useful. But anyway, I should probably move their bodies somewhere safer as well. But you know, whatever. Come on. No. Wait, balcony's actually higher. Good job, me. I am definitely good at this game. Right, in this universe I did not loot this place because I reloaded. Sneaky, sneaky. Stop snoring. Real proper save, there we go. Okay. So now we're here overlooking the bank in which the vault with the knife is. There's also Cienfuegos' pharmacy, which is kind of a useful and important thing. Shanyun's house is round the corner that way. So I guess we should go Shanyun first. Technically I should go... The thing is, you only get one shot to semblance someone. Once you burn their face off, their face is gone. So like, if we do want to try and find any interesting interactions or whatever, we've only got one chance. Might go do other stuff first. Alright, so we also, another contract that we've got is to kill the mime. This guy is the mime. It's kind of fiddly dealing with him, of course, because there's a guard at the end of the road, plus there's the two civilians. And, you know, we would be murdering a guy, which is a bit rude.
Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
Yeah, babe. That voice line is supposed to trigger when you come around here the first time, not... This house has got stuff in. It's useful, hasn't it? He is a mime. Yes, all mimes clearly deserve to die. What am I thinking of in here that's actually worth having? Oh yeah, bone chop. That's what I'm thinking of. What did I just walk into? Oh, weird. There's chloroform in here, which is a good way of getting rid of the civilians watching the mime, so I might go for that. The question is making sure that the sadly not. No, he has the same death animation as anybody else. Healthy appetite. Food heals you more. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, I think if you do watch him, he does like some funny mime. You know, it's a unique animation and whatever, but like, as far as I know, he doesn't have a specific death. Be good if he did though, wouldn't it? Can't even remember where this comes out. Oh yes I do, it's right next door to the tattoo parlour. That's actually quite useful. Yeah. Because there are not many guards around here. So what I'm trying to do is to get back to over here, which is the tattoo artist's house. Because we saw that note saying that the tattoo artist and Shanyun, the opera singer, are lovers. So, she definitely does have a unique interaction. If I semblance her, he will just let me into his house. Which is pretty great. Yeah, I would like to find out if... Probably not though. Because she's... What the gimmick is she's also got a unique knock. Like she does a rat-a-tat-tat on the door or whatever, and that's how they know to let her in. Whereas Jacoby doesn't have anything like that. So where's she facing? She's facing the other way. So this the secret knock. They refuse to open the door.
A secret knock? Really?
I know, it's so funny. Her tattoo design's nice though. Better than Mindy's in the base game, in my opinion anyway. Yoink. 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 Right, so we are going to grab her.
He opened his eyes, as black as a dream, trying to speak his only words.
Yeah, maybe Shanyan, like, singing about the outsider should have been a giveaway that he's in a cult or whatever, but maybe not. To go back over here. Oops. All these people who have like a weird corridor in their home with a balcony on one side and a balcony on the other side that I can use to just avoid walking on the street. It's very convenient of them. I thought there was something in there. Let's see if I can remember to get that. Guard, he's the one I want. Many people else are not guards. Okay, good. Alright, here we are. I am Eolina. Also, I am a long way up. I should have just put her somewhere more convenient. No! Ah, that broke the semblance. Oh, for God's sake. Yes, I forgot that you can't do your teleportation when you're pretending to be somebody else, because that's a massive giveaway. All the way back here. Oh. Note to self, get good at saving. Skills, right. Let's... Hi. That was a weird texture there.
How are they supposed to fester like that? Well, a little pus is alright. This?
People being weirdly chill about things that fester and puffs. It's not nice.
Tired of the sound of my own voice. It's like I'm talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
She does actually have very cool face, like she's got all these stats and whatever. Definitely unique looking.
A secret knock? Really?
I'm amazed you don't get an autosave there, to be honest.
In the months of darkness, seasons destroy. A ritual killing bound his spirit to the void. High straight of colors, a beggar no more. To become what the believers waited for. They set him outside beyond the spheres. White as the night, long like the years. He opened his eyes, as black as a dream. trying.
No, that's not going to let me do that. Oh. Maybe? No, that's way too far. Never mind.
Exhausted, and it's just been one gala after another, and the season's just getting started.
Also, I don't know if that windmill is something I can actually turn on. I think it is not. I think it's just like broken. Well, that's weird. Have I got... Wait, have I got the bone charm that lets me have 2 displaced markers at once? Yeah, I have. Huh. Okay, well that's actually useful. I hadn't realised that. Nothingness. Right, there we go. Sneaky, sneaky, creepy. Right, the real question. How do I get down? I mean, I might just be able to survive the drop.
Have you seen him? 3 hours? That's nothing. I've waited 3 days to see him before. It's worth every second when he stands at the
So he
window
has
like yesterday.
fans.
He's wearing only a bathrobe.
You saw that? Lucky.
Letter saying don't let anyone in apart from Yelena. Use the secret knock. So funny. You'd think that like someone would overhear the knock and then knock. Alright, there we go. And now I'm inside. And this is a load zone, so the maid can't actually go anywhere. But also, I don't think I can carry the semblance through the door. But we'll try. I think that's a no. Because that would be too OP, I guess, if you can just be his girlfriend and go everywhere you like in the room. I don't know. What time are we? 5:30, 2.5 hours. Well, that's okay.
Damn it. I need to pee.
No, that's not what I wanted. That's a bone charm under there. One there. Her colleague is there, and there's this guy in the next room. Okay, I think that's everybody downstairs, apart from the servants who don't count. I do not know what I am having for food tonight. I am lucky I live with my parents, so my mummy feeds me. That's in the month of darkness, I don't need that. Are you having anything particularly delicious? Sometimes. Because I don't want to break the glass. If I can avoid it. Sometimes the hitbox on these glass can be kind to you, but it doesn't look like it's going to be today. Although, of course, the thing is, you can use all sorts of quiet projectiles, but that doesn't change the fact that the glass will make a noise. I might try and get it on the way out. No, actually, you know what? Let's just quick save for one thing. Put a displace marker all the way at the other end of the corridor and see how. That did nothing! Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, pizza! What's your favourite pizza topping? Yeah, you see they're stressed out about that. Give me that. Did they care? Oh, they did care, but they were slow about it. It's fascinating. Anyway, yeah, so... Oh, I didn't read the little note. The note is, Oh, no, I did. Okay, we're good. So there's servants, kitchen, downstairs, all that. He's got these lovely little ledges. You can stay mostly out of the way. Also, because there's only... I'm fairly sure the upstairs guards don't ever come and reinforce, so...
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
I do love that they check under things as well, though. I mean, I hate it because it's really annoying for me, but, you know, that's not my point. Ah, very nice. Do love some spinach. Spinach good. That's it, actually. I shouldn't ask questions that I can't answer. I differ. I mean, I'm not always the biggest pizza fan. I find it very carb heavy, which normally I don't mind, but sometimes it's just not what I want. But I do love anything with blue cheese on it, which is very indulgent. But is he gonna see me when he turns around? He might do. Hang on, where does that door go? Wait, no, I don't have a map inside. Yes, mushrooms. I'm a big mushroom girl too. My dad is allergic, so we often don't have it when we could or whatever, but still. Plenty of delicious mushies. Now, there's lots of glass around here. My question is... Oh, wait, duh. There's a chandelier over there. Okay, you're there. You're there. From here. Oh, shoot.
Where did you disappear to?
I disappeared? I didn't disappear. I appeared. Good. I forgot how fiddly this can be. Because yes, the last time I played Death the Outsider, I was playing with the other power set, which includes Domino, which is the most OP power, where you can link everybody together and then knock them all out at once. Which is fantastic. Wait for these two to turn around and then go that way, actually. Don't just cough at me, COVID-carrying plague guy. Where are you going to stand? Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, intriguing.
A, B, C, D, E, N, G, H, I, J, K, elementally. Q, arrest, U, N, V, double V,
I mean, it
X, Y, and Z. Now
yeah, it's got lots of these sort of interior areas where you're not supposed to be there.
Think of me.
But if you... I guess the game is sort of encouraging you to use semblance a lot. Which is fine. So where's the butler? He comes down here. I think he comes down here. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe this is a good enough place to stash a body or two, actually. He's there. Yeah, no, there are two servants in here. I thought there were. So I could take the guard down. Fairly sure the guard is allowed to go everywhere, do everything, so... Might do that. Let's see if that works. Oh, he's gonna come out of my reach. Okay. Let's see if... I would have planned to take the butler's face, yes. What I'm going to do is use this guard instead. That might be enough. Yoink! No, babe. Steal. You better not be about to find that body. No, okay, here we go. Excuse me, Captain. Don't mind me. Right, I've got to get up and past the guys on the stairs. I've got to hurry up about it.
If you think I'm the next one, I'll prove you wrong.
So that's the reason they don't have mana potions in this this game, because you know, if you could just spam more mana, that would be ludicrous. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Let's get this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the public. Everything ready?
Almost. I activated the floor security.
And they're just telling me about how the floor is electrified in the next room. Oh, absolutely.
Remember what happened last time an uninvited guest? That electrified floor. Not only opera singers.
Right, so.
Yeah. Shame no one heard her over the concert. Might have saved her life.
That turns the floor off if I deactivate that, but it's everybody like comes and investigates it. So nope, lean. There we go. Up. No. Ooh, come on, keep going. No, that's not going to work. Boo. I mean, I could just deactivate it and hope that not too many people give a toss.
Come on! Let's have a fair fight!
They kind of do. Also, because they've unlocked the door, they can come in, whereas if you come up through the dumbwaiter and then don't unlock the door, they can't get in to actually check. But
you can't stay hidden forever.
Probably can't either.
Where is she, damn it?
How does he know he's a she? So weird. Okay. Question. Anybody... How close is that guy? Okay, not as close as I was worried. Wait for my mana to come back. Yoink! Excuse me, and I can just go in here. I haven't even explained why we need this.
This
anyway.
is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
So that's one of his, because he's an opera singer, that's one of his songs. But his safe upstairs...
Expensive hobby.
...is linked to his voice. And it has to be him singing that particular... God's sake, shut the door on myself. No, that's not what I meant to do. Good. Anyway, we made it. It's all good. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Okay, actually full up on my lethal weapons. That's a painting.
The Void. I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Dowd to know it's not a place you forget.
I mean, you've kind of seen it. He has the soundproofed room, which is kind of lovely.
Why do I always have to be right?
Did I? This is the guard barracks. Oh, rewire tool. That's definitely useful to have. Anyway, so here the grill is open, so we can see we've got 2 guards, plus Shanyon, who is practicing his singing in the next room.
An entire shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
These two just out of the way a little bit. I mean, they're still obviously visible, but I'm not going to trip over them, which is more my point. What is that? There we go. Piece of the Void. Yeah. He's got his thingy. This is in the other room. Diary that says I must remember to change the aria that locks my safe.
The key to his safe is a song. That's different. Never seen a safe like that before.
Yeah.
But I've cracked plenty. It shouldn't be too hard.
It's very funny. You can impersonate him, and you know, you'd think that, oh, maybe that does let you sing like him as well, but it doesn't. It's quite funny. Okay. Can't get, like, into the safe from behind. No, that would be ludicrous. Right, okay. So here's our man. La la la.
Sean Young. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing. But that's not why I'm here.
Absolutely. And he has a bone shell on him, which is nice. And he's got, what am I doing? Yes, he's got his little piece of the void wibbly wobbly thingy-majiggy. Very technical term. What am I thinking of? There's cash under there. No. Nope, that's just the wrong cupboard. I labelled it. He's got a lovely bath. I mean, like black marble jacuzzi thing or whatever. Super cool. But I guess when you're an exceedingly famous opera singer, you get to enjoy things like that. Anyway, so I stole the right
hear
song.
This song everywhere.
Downstairs.
It's popular.
So I can play Release Lego Unlocks Gloriana is the correct one. And there's the letter saying that it's in the bank vault, but more importantly...
There, got both keys. The third eyeless leader must be Dolores Michaels. The bank director. I need to plan this out first with Dowd before I try to break in there.
Yes. Oh, he's got all 4 editions. Oh, that's cute. All volumes. Bone Chomps, Bone Chomps, Bone Chomps. Oh, Swift Shadow, that's a good one. She really do accumulate them. Look, there are a whole load. Max health increase is probably not useful. Actually, I'm trying to not need to take health damage at all. Did I get the bone? Yes, I got the bone chomp downstairs. That was what made everybody stressed because I smashed the glass. Can't remember if there are any on the middle floor. Yep. Is there one in there? No. Well, there's some more cash in the other room or whatever, but I think I am not going to just wander past. Wait, I knocked out guards. What am I doing? Yoink.
More bad things have happened here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life before that. I know that much.
Probably. I should have got an autosave at the when I was dealing with the safe anyway, so just gonna.
Isn't it dinner time yet?
Keep going.
Man
Keep
could
going.
starve from
Keep
this
going.
shit.
As long as we
What
just
in the
make
world
it by.
just
Oh.
happened?
You saw nothing. Genius. I'm up here. You can't find me.
Huh?
What? Okay. Yeah. I better have got that autosave. No, I quick saved at the top of the stairs, so well, that's even better. At least that better be on the way down rather than on the way up. I am very good and professional. Definitely know what I am doing. Yes, deliver the evidence, so I have already. Yeah, there's that autosave. Well, that's very kind. I was just gonna not bother going over there and looting. Grab the face. Yoink. Because there's a secret way out. It's not really secret. I don't have total faith in me. That's a very unwise.
He never earned those medals.
No.
I'm twice the
I
soldier.
think we can.
Someone should say something.
Past this guy. Walk past her. Through this door over here. Because... Oh yeah, there's that guy. Oh no, that... Oh yeah, duh. So I was actually aiming in the right general direction. It's incendiaries, which is definitely useful. So this is a secret back door out of Shanyun's house. Also there's a map. Making weird banging noises. Sweet tongue. Delicious. Anyway, and now we can get into the Spectre Club, which is the Eyeless's special pub. You can walk in the front door once you've got the tattoo, but I can get in this way. I think people don't mind, like assuming. I'm gonna double check whether they're neutral towards me or not. Yeah, that's a useful point that the tooltip makes. You can deceive humans with semblance, but hounds recognize you smell. Although how they should know what I'm supposed to smell like, simply do not know. Yeah, you cool with me? Neutral. It's good. I thought they were. But I... Okay, apparently not. What?
What's going on?
That's not fair. What's that for? Oh dear. Okay, right. Well, in that case, I've got to take that one down immediately and semblance her. Oh, great. I don't usually do it this way. I normally come in the front and then use that to get into Shanyun's around the back, rather than the other way around, but... There we go. Well, now that I know that I need to do it, because they, you know, reacted badly to me, it's very easy to do, I just didn't realise I had to do it.
At last.
Right. So like the weird thing that they do at the
Brace
Spectre Club.
yourselves. The factotum said that tonight's vintage should be savoured. Strictly for connoisseurs, he said.
So they inject themselves with people's blood. The blood of the dying.
I feel it singing
in order
through
to
my veins.
get close to the void or something.
Pain,
baffling.
Parts. Remarkable. We're already crossing over. Our donor must be eager to die. I hate it when they linger. I much prefer...
You barely shoveled the cars. I have nothing.
Oh, it's absolutely...
You're bluffing.
Oh, so you can hear my thoughts.
What if I could? You know what we did back at the Royal Conservatory.
So yeah, on the other side of the wall... I know, baffling. On the other side of the wall, they've got this guy just... they're draining him dry because they're absolutely just horrible. I think blood pump instructions, there we go. So that should allow me now to reverse. Is that good enough?
Now they'll know what it's like on the other side.
Yeah, so now we're sucking their blood out and rescuing him. Oops. And they just sort of popped on the other side or whatever. Actually, they only passed out. Well, that's not so bad. Huh. I admit, I thought they died, but whatever. These two are just...
How many days till the next red moon? Let's see. It was 6? 3?
Oh dear. You know horseradish decoction gives you bad breath, right?
I think these guys are actually cool with me. I'm going to do a quick save anyway, just in case. Because what I want is the key to get me in there that gets that, which is expensive and worth it. Do you mind if I just steal your... There we go. Right, these are all the people they've been murdering in order to drink their blood or, you know, inject their blood or whatever. And that's the evidence that we need. But the other thing is, so this guy, we are actually supposed to be rescuing him and carrying him out of the pub. But that's actually easier said than done.
Don't tell me I've lost my talisman.
Ladies. Now I can't remember where the key is. Oh yes I can. No, never mind.
Huh? I was certain I had my talisman with me.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
I've given up half my holdings. Several fortunes. It's moved me closer to the inner circle, but not close enough. I could go to Tivia, change my name, enjoy concertos and caviar. No. But I would always feel the allure of the heretical.
Are you guys freaking out as well? No, I don't think they are. You know, absolutely, really hope that they are properly neutral to me, because they're supposed to be.
I've come so far.
Other than, like, they get
Since
annoyed
it's
with
your
you
first time
pickpocketing
as
stuff.
You should definitely try the sanguine infusion. It's the house specialty.
I'm game. What is it? Whiskey? Some sort of potion? Is it like plague spirit? I have to admit, I can't bring myself to swallow a concoction brewed from sewer rats.
They're Pandician bull rats, you twit. But no, nothing so vulgar. The infusion is a crimson elixir that pulls back the veil of mystery and allows you to commune directly with the vulgar. It's distilled from
Welcome.
leather
Would you care for something to drink?
From a mortal body after a year or so. See what that does to the skin and bones.
The most difficult of your contracts is to kidnap the bartender, because I mean, basically, they are big on their baffling. I can't remember if the bouncer. Does the bouncer care? Hi. Oops.
Maybe I can say I'm sorry.
Phone charm and safe. That's what I wanted. Safe has got the key for upstairs.
Just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want. Just try and stop. Tell me I've lost my talisman.
Right, none of them should see. Oh, they probably will see her, to be honest. Just,
It's coming together. The best of the
about-
street mongrels will move up to join us as I advance toward deeper mysteries.
We love some deeper mysteries. And the other question is, it's not desperately easy to get this guy who I've rescued, saved from the blood pumping machine. Actually get him out. Because the whole point with the Spectre Club is it's very difficult to get in. Excuse
Stay
me.
focused. Be prepared.
Pointy
In my
ears?
previous life,
No,
I died
sadly
of boredom
not.
in a stinking office. Let's make the
Sometimes
next
I
death
wish I
more
had never
interesting.
felt the draw.
It's funny, these are like their slightly aggro lines, and yet
No way she left.
because they're looking for me, but they're neutral towards me, which is really silly. Game confused.
You missed your chance. What a shame.
Face your death!
Ow. Come on. There we go. I didn't notice, I have to say. They, I mean, yeah, they're definitely like creepy cultist looking people. Okay, so what I want to do I should. This is the guy I need to rescue. And there are only two ways out, and that way takes you through a load zone which you can't carry a body through. So I've got to get out the front door. Which is decidedly not easy while you're carrying a body. And it's tempting to just try and knock them all out, but so some of them are civilians who won't fight, and some of them are not. Oh, why did it not?
What happened to you?
Better search the room.
Better search the place.
Okay, that didn't work quite as I wanted it to.
We're always watching.
Come on.
Coming here will be the last thing you ever do. Anything yet?
No.
Boo. Should have brought something to throw.
Where are you hiding?
What were you hoping for?
The eye will guide you right to you.
She has to be close.
Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube who managed to, who manages to kidnap the bartender using a hook mine, and nobody aggroes or sees anything, like, just completely no detection. So he's got a knack that I have never managed to replicate. So the other thing I haven't done is I haven't removed the bouncer from the doorway. What I want to do is put that on. That better be good enough.
What's going on?
Oh, they've seen me carrying a body.
I missed your chance. What a shame.
Ow, okay. Good, good. You have met your demise. It should say, see you in the void, suckers, like the graffiti does. That would be more funny. Okay, how are we going to do this?
I see what you are.
You see what I am? Do you? Should be too busy puking. Oh no, they definitely.
Huh? Where's my lucky charm?
Yeah, I've not got a real, like, master.
What?
Hi.
What were you
running?
Hey, let's see what you can do with that shadow of yours.
There's no use.
How do you want to die?
I should have snapped with
Plenty of
the
ideas.
How am I supposed to... Oh. I need to clear out the room before trying to bring the body through. Or bring the body through incredibly stealthily. Neither of those are easy. Yeah, absolutely. Because they're supposed to be like relatively chill with you, because they just assume that you're another patron of the, of the club. It is supposed to be neutral territory, but then suddenly they see you with the body or with your sword out or any number of things, and then they just... unnecessary.
Think I earned some.
I can't remember if they get really angsty about me being behind the bar or not.
Together. The best of the street mongrels will move up to join us as I advance toward deeper mysteries.
Oh, hyperbaric grenade. Okay, that's very useful.
No more parlor tricks.
Halfpenny
I
charlatans
could
don't
feel
know
it.
sport.
Yeah,
All the hairs on my
That's all I've
arms
got
stood
now.
up.
not
Lost
readily
so much.
available, to be
Though I have
honest.
a gun,
There are
the
some
covenant smashed.
I mean, what I can do is deal with the bouncers so I can get in and out of the front door very easily. Or more easily, anyway.
Biding my time. I'll make it into the inner circle.
What's the holdup? I was supposed to interview Sean Yun hours ago, but it's already noon, and he's a no-show. The Boreal Songbird is sure living up to his reputation.
But you see, none of these windows open or anything. You've got to come in and out the front. Let me think about this. There should be... Okay, there's a dentist's office. Actually, yes, there might be some pharmaceuticals available to me. Let's try it. Munch. Hopefully they won't find the body that I just left on the floor, right? Ah, dear. Yeah, so this is the pharmacy that belongs to a guy who was a member of the cult, but then got, like, murdered, I think?
Strange. That looks like Shindere Peak. But what's that light?
Right, yeah, shut that. I didn't even look at the art. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful picture of the mountain or whatever, but like... That's weird. Oh, a bottle fell out. Okay. Be something useful. Lucky jam is not useful at all. Right, yeah, so he runs a pharmacy, but the actual shop is downstairs, of course, and the guards are plentiful. Let me double check if there is actually any. Yes, there we go. It's a whole load. Oh no, maybe just 2 bottles, but what I need to do is sort of worry about where... Those guys are civilians, they don't worry too much. It's the one, that one, who is the stressful one. So it wasn't completely awful. We've got a bottle now, so...
Let's have a look.
Is he still able to see me? Can't tell. Need to put that over. So.
Can't stay here forever. Let's have a look around.
Yeah. Problem is, I've not actually got many of my electric darts left. I've used up more than I should have.
I always get these shifts. Bet a week's wages is...
Of course, the more worrying is the fact that I've attracted the attention of the guards in the next area. It might be okay. Alright. Firstly, what I want to do is make them all go somewhere. Like, cluster together or something.
You missed your chance. What a shame!
I did just quick save.
Where's my mother, Sean?
No! What are you doing, you weirdo?
Is she dead? Coming here will be the last thing.
Anything yet?
What?
It's not wise to quarrel with us.
Ow. There we go. Anywhere left? Okay, I think we go. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. You got anything that I can take from you? Right, so the guy that I need is, well, that one and the one upstairs. Except I didn't leave him upstairs, I left him around the corner here. Yep. Good. Is he the one? How close? I'm just trying to remember where I've got to drop each of them. Which one is going to be quicker? Oh yeah, no, it's not too bad. This guy needs to go. Okay. This guy goes over here. Which is why I moved the flammable bottle all the way back at the beginning of the run, because I have, on one occasion, dumped his body and then had him catch fire. Oh, I know, yes, chloroform, chloroform, chloroform. Reminds me. Yeah, they are, and because they've all got these side quests and... no, that's not chloroform. This is the chloroform. You know, obviously, you don't have to do every quest, but it's more fun.
That sounds lovely.
What was that?
Alright, God hasn't seen him. Right, here's the mime, who we will murder for the crime of being a mime. And then I'll go back for the bartender. Oh, and I've still not dealt with the blood flies. Also, there's a civilian around here. There it is. You saw nothing!
Next time.
Yeah, the other thing is that there are blood flies in this apartment. Or,
welcome, welcome. Feel free to look around. Isn't that
looking
magnificent? It's not easy to capture that feral glitter in the eyes.
Yeah, so she's a taxidermist. Absolutely.
I told her, if you want my advice...
Also, I love that, like, my instruction was make it look like a suicide, and yet, like, several witnesses just saw me chucking him off the bridge. Oh, dear. No, that's... But yes, the point is that I'm gonna knock you out because you deserve to suffer for your crime. And her crime is deliberately trying to grow bloodflies in her basement. Which is, you know, not ideal.
This is sick. What is that woman doing? Get out of here while
Flipping
you
out
still
about
can.
bodies.
Thank you.
Ditched
Thank you.
everyone.
No one wants to die full of blood flies. That awful
Absolutely.
woman keeps all her blood amber locked up. But the key is beside her work table. Take it all. I don't want to touch any of it.
Absolutely. Yes, blood amber is called blood amber for a good reason, which is that, you know, people have to die in order to make it. You can also burn the bodies of all the other people she's murdered and get more blood amber out of it. Do that and that and... Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna stress out of me. Is it not? Huh. I thought there was always another one from burning that lot, but maybe there isn't. You get those two from burning the bodies, and then there. Yeah, so
She's
he's
been snatching people
writing these little notes and
off the
shoving them out of the
streets.
window, saying, you know,
blood.
please,
This has got to
rescue
be
me.
the worst way to die.
Yeah, so, and you get 1 amber from each person, so like she's killed at least 5 people. Actually, plus those 2, so at least 7 people. It's pretty grim. Yeah, and everyone... Oh boy. Okay, the officers have now actually set dogs on me, which is not so good.
Somebody's not feeling well. Someone protect me! I need assistance!
Yeah, they're all flipping out. I shouldn't just leave bodies in the streets, but equally, it's more fun to just leave bodies in the streets. Right, now I can go back and get the bartender. And then... we're almost done. Almost. Oh, oops, I probably shouldn't have left the door open with all these bodies, huh?
Nothing after all. That's it! Let's go!
Yeah, come at me, bro. Lol. This has to be the worst that I've ever managed on this. Right, this is the bartender. No. Pick up. Okay, that was good enough. But I haven't even talked to the journalist yet. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot in this level. Anyway, so he goes in the box. And that's... hang on. Can't even remember where the journalist is. Where's the... hide that marker. Where's the other marker? Wait, no, hang on. Oh yeah, no, I do remember where his apartment overlooks the bank. I thought you were mmming with agreement. That's okay. Yeah, so the journalist's apartment is this one over here. What's that? Let me in, babe.
Hard times. Gotta be on the lookout.
Hello, Christopher Georg.
Some eyeless goons tried to persuade me to stop the Cienfuegos investigation. I must be onto something big.
What investigation?
Karnaka's had a string of gruesome
that I know
murders,
about.
all the blood drained from victims while they're still alive. Ivan Jacoby's involved somehow, I know it, but I need evidence. I'm offering a reward for anyone who can bring me proof of his involvement.
Here's your proof. You were right. It was Jacoby.
I love the quest is called Slander
habits.
Jacoby, and it's like, it's not slander if it's
I
correct.
knew it. Those monsters. Ivan Jacoby, my friend, you're going down.
Anyway, he's going to put it in writing, so technically it's libel Jacoby.
The combination is 359. Help yourself.
Thanks, babe. He just lets me rob him. That's wonderful. Am I missing anything? Don't think he's got anything else that's desperately interesting. 3...
So hungry. Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Fish cake. Not got anything else to steal.
Apartment. Dust everywhere, no matter what you do.
There we go. Absolutely double check. Can't remember if there's anything downstairs from here. And there's one more quest that I haven't done, which is workplace harassment, where you follow a woman back from the bank. She goes towards the Spectre Club, but the thing is, I've made such a mess in terms of alerting everyone between here and the Spectre Club, so I'm a bit skeptical that I'll be able to actually do it, but I guess I can try. What are you two up to? You're just... Hello, guardsman. You saw nothing. You really did see nothing. What a loser. Bad his job. Anyway, so this is our first glimpse of the bank.
Your darling Agatha would look real fine.
Is this window open? No, it doesn't.
I got useless guts. If you don't want to find out what for, you better have the rest of what you owe ready by tomorrow. Last warning.
Can't remember if she aggro's about seeing me or not. Show marker. What do I have to do? Threaten them, just follow her, and kill her. Okay.
Bottom of the boat sometime soon.
I must have a talk with the cook. That did not taste anything
Yeah,
like
so
pigeon.
this is the
It's
beyond
beyond embarrassing.
Oh, who is stressing
People
out?
have another dinner party for...
Go see what you got. I don't want to die. What, you think you're scaring me?
Lads, please. I was just scouting the bank so I can decide if I want to rob it or
The
not.
thing for you. I hit hard. You aren't going anywhere. Damn you! I'm back here. What?
I think this is the sloppiest I've ever done this level. Oh dear. This is so funny.
Bucks do tonight?
Anyway, so I'm still trailing that one. Those guys have...
Is someone there? We're all waiting.
But I'm not sure if she's going to start stressing out when she gets closer to where I left all the bodies. She might do.
Or even Delilah herself. How many days till the next red moon?
Something feels wrong.
It was...
I know. More importantly, can I not, like, you know, rescue a bank worker from being harassed, which is, you know, what she's paying me to do? Well, I mean, I have taken a mercenary contract to do. I guess it's not quite the same as her paying me, but, you know. Nope, that's a miss. Get the heck out there. So got to decide how actually I'm going to deal with her. Ow. Right, so there she is.
Of course, I gathered them at dawn.
And her...
Here's all I got from the bank.
Associates.
Go back tomorrow for the rest.
Is it just the two of them? It's just the two.
It will save some of its fat for me. Good work, Amanda.
No, that was a... Okay, that was an electrical one anyway. I didn't need to use that. What if I should just hit her with a sticky grenade? That would be absolutely, like, terrible. Oh, mad cackles. But yeah, so there's no chaos in this. So, like, the fact that I've done it like this doesn't mean anything in the long term. I could have sworn there was something behind one of these. Maybe it's the other compartment. Oops. Anyway, whatever.
You ready?
Oh, they know I'm up here. Well, that's not very nice. Gotta wait for my mana to come back. Get all the way over there. Yeah. So is there anything there? I don't think there's anything to steal over there. Doo-doo-doo. Well, these guys have calmed down, which is nice. Just gonna land in the water. And now we can... Oh, blimey. The water just ceased to exist. We're using my boat to escape, which is fine. Yay, that was not desperately... Oh my goodness, and I missed loads. Oh, I forgot to rob the shop! Oh, I'm a genius. Ah, well. But I did basically everything, like, in terms of the special actions, so... Yeah. Close enough. It'll do. Anyway, so now we can tell Dowd all the things we have learned about the eyeless and about the knife and the bank and everything else.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A
Millennia
knife
ago.
that might be the only way to destroy that god. The outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do?
Do you really know what you intend to do, though?
You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre.
Yeah, they just
I don't know if it's
carry
ever worked
around
that
this
way,
gross rat thing.
but maybe it will. This time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
But we will not be robbing the bank today. I guess we will leave that till next time. Which will probably not be tomorrow. I was thinking Monday or Tuesday, but I guess equally those are weekdays. I know that weekdays are not great for people who have 9-to-5 jobs and whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure. I was thinking Monday afternoon. Is that good with you? Yeah, Monday or Tuesday. Not tomorrow, probably. I might just play some Fortnite tomorrow, so I'll still be around, but I don't know. Monday sounds like a plan. Yeah. So I will see you then. Thank you for joining me, as always. This will be going up on YouTube and all that good stuff. So yeah, see you Monday. Bye.